Hello, good afternoon. My question is sort of twofold. My husband got arrested on DUI, which he wasn't even drinking. He passed the alcohol test and all the tests, but they still arrested him, which I think for no reason at all. He's currently going in for his citizenship because in the future he's planning to do the filing for me, his wife.
Let me ask you a question. Let me start you right there. Was he found guilty?
No, he was not. He has
still
a
going
court
through
date
the system
for November.
Okay. Does he have a good criminal defense attorney?
Well, currently we use the court-appointed attorney.
All right. Well, that's a problem. All right. And the problem with court-appointed attorneys is they plea bargain cases out. That's what they do because they're overworked. Not that they're bad people. They're just overworked.
But you know
Listen, hear me out. Hear me. I don't want to hear. You know what? Just hear me out, and then I'll listen to you. Okay? As soon as he plea bargains to something, he's not becoming a citizen for at least 5 years, and maybe even be deportable. Okay? So the best thing to do is hire a good criminal defense attorney. If you're telling me he should be innocent, then you need a good criminal defense attorney, not to plea bargain him out, but to be found innocent, all charges dropped against him. So I would strongly, strongly urge you that if he wants to become a citizen in the next 5 years, to get a very good criminal defense attorney. I have one who works for me. You don't have to hire him, but please go hire somebody. When you're dealing with legal aid, I don't have the statistics in front of me, but I can tell you almost every one of their cases ends up as a plea bargain, if not every one. Okay? And that's because they want to get rid of the case. They want to resolve it. They don't want to litigate it because they have too many other cases. Okay?
Actually, I did a consultation with somebody from your office before, and they had told me not to let him plead guilty. Before,
Right.
I didn't know the status of what they had because actually he passed the alcohol test. Like they made him do it like 4 times for like.
Why don't you come and speak to Michael then, in my office?
That's my recommendation. Also, caller.
Yeah, let him get the charges dismissed, and that way we can do your citizenship.
So, do you think, like with the time limits, because he has the interview date for his citizenship already?
He's not going to become a citizen until this case is resolved.
Until it's resolved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Call Spar Bernstein at 1-800-LAWLINK, 1-800-529-5465.
Good day. I'm calling because my daughter get arrested, and she have a state attorney, and they told us not to speak to nobody concerning the case. They told her that, and I would like to know she's not straight, and she signed something that she did wrong, and they said they'll put her on a misdemeanor charge, and her case is adjourned until December.
Well,
so we want to know what is her status, even
if you plead guilty to a crime and you're here illegally, and that's going to be something that she goes to jail for, she's going to get deported. So you don't plead guilty to crimes unless you have to, especially when immigration is at issue. Which brings me back to the caller number 1. These state attorneys or these legal aid attorneys, they are plea bargain attorneys. They do not fight for you. They want out of the case as fast as humanly possible. What she should do right now, not next week, not next month, not after she goes back to court in December, when you have a bigger problem, is come speak to Michael Beniakowitz at my office right now. Call 1-800-LAWLINK and see what he can do to get her out of this mess.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'll call that number.
1-800-LAWLINK.